Well, it's the third class of the day. How is everybody doing? It's almost 4 o'clock, and I am going to do a strong 4 o'clock flow. Because after, a day of just kind of relaxing and checking in, feel like I need to move my body a little bit. So I'll wait a couple of minutes to see if we get any pointers, and if not, I'll just be doing my practice on my own. Hello. Say hello when you jump on so I know who's there. So again, I'm in my hallway studio. Hi Elish, how are you? Thanks for saying hi. Yeah, please jump on, say hi. For anybody that has been watching today, we're looking for feedback. We would love to know what you guys think about the space, the studio, or our home studios. Meaning, like, can you hear us okay? Is the lighting good for you? Hi, Kels. Skipper's here. Hello. And we would love to see your home studios. So if you want to send us a picture via email, thespacelycelia@gmail.com. I'd love to see what you guys are doing. That way we all can feel as connected to you as I hope that you guys feel connected to us, right? Because we are also sheltering at home and missing, hi Seth, and missing seeing all of your beautiful faces and everybody's energy being together. We miss that. And what would help us also, right, is to be able to see you guys in your home studio. So wherever you practice, we would love to see it. And certainly we would love to share it with the community so we can all start connecting ourselves to each other, even though we're not at the space 525 East of Sequoia. We can create this or co-create this online community together. So again, when you come on, if you wouldn't mind just saying hi, giving me a shout out, letting me know who's here. And I'll wait just a couple of minutes. It'll be kind of a strong flow. For those of you that know my practice, it's usually, kind of, not necessarily want to say fast, but it's the assumption is that you've practiced before. For some of you, it might feel really easy and good. That's okay too. For some of you, it might be challenging and good. That's okay too. As always, you'll do the practice that you came to your mat for, right? Do the practice that you came to your mat for. So I just posted the playlist. So if you want to play some music at home, my playlist for this class is up. The class will only be it'll only be about 35 or so minutes because we realize that long classes we tend to. Hi Ashley, hey Kat, oh hi Tar. Hello, hi Lish. Online. So in studio classes makes sense to be long, or if not a little longer than an hour. We would love to practice longer, but we realize everybody's attention span, including mine, with all the busyness that we need to do, it's hard to stay that focused in your home. So this will be about a 35, maybe, or 45-minute class, depends on how good I am with my time. So let's see, where are we at? 4:02. I'll wait just another minute or so. When you jump on, if you wouldn't mind just saying hi, so I know who's there. And again, a huge shout out to all the space teachers that are teaching for free online this week, really holding our community together with their presence, and you guys doing your part by showing up and staying connected with your online presence. So a huge thank you to all the teachers that are taking time out of their busy lives to teach classes for free online this week, so we can all stay together, right? Okay, so let's see, where are we at? 4:03. Does anybody have any good jokes? No? Me neither. Who's there? Hi, Megan. I'm Nicole's friend from Atlanta. My first class was not late. I love them. Oh, you were so sweet, Megan. Thank you. Thanks, Saps. Kelly. Can I repeat that, Kelly? You can obviously dress in whatever is comfortable for you at your own home practice. Yeah, all right. So this is going to be kind of a stronger, for some of you, might feel like it, and some of you might not feel like it, a stronger kind of I don't know, faster is not the word, it's condensed. It's a condensed flow. How's that? This English teacher, Nicole Saputo, it's going to be more of a condensed flow. So we'll warm up fairly quickly and we'll move through stronger postures. Faster than usual because of the online presence. Okay, shall we get to it? I'll stop talking. Yeah, let's get to it. So again, that playlist is there. Again, we would love to hear your thoughts. If you want to message us, send us an email to thespaceisai@gmail.com. Classes that you'd like to see. We'd love to see your home studio so we can connect with you as much as you guys can connect with us. And if you're able to hear us okay, lighting and all of that, we're open, right? As usual, we know we are all co-creating this space together. All right, so we will get started in the usual beautiful, comfortable seated position. So I'll invite you to close your eyes. And then take a couple of moments to make the same shape with your left leg as you are with your right leg. And that beautiful equanimity in the left side of your body, right? The Shiva side, right? The feminine side, the cooling, the nourishing, the birthing side. Off go the oblique grasses. And then you're really connecting with the right side of your body, right? The transformative, right? The fire, alchemy, the doing, the masculine. The Shiva energy. Finding weight and equanimity in the sits bones, right? By using the proprioception or the intuitiveness and the intellect of your own bodies. Maybe leaning back a little. I'll invite you to soften the heart, right? Soften your heart. So it can be supported by like a nice strong back, right? Open heart, soft front, open heart, supported by a nice strong back. Back of the neck to the back of the skull to the short edge of the mat. And sending the energy up the spine line. And then extending the fontanelle right high into ether as the sit bones, right, connect deeply with Mother Earth. And so we have this nice traction in the spine. Take a full cleansing breath in through the nose. Full breath out through the mouth. One more time, full breath in. Full breath out. Now I invite you to slowly bring your hands together in prayer pose. Right? So slow that you can actually feel the molecules of oxygen compressing and compacting. So slow, right? Don't be in a rush. We have these 40 or so minutes together. Soak in every minute of the asks and the offer of your beautiful body. Thumbs on the heart, chin to the chest. That beautiful gesture of bowing in to honor self first. And when we honor ourselves first, it is an invitation and inspiration for others to do the same. And I'll ask you to just meet yourself where you are on your mat tonight. Or what we like to call in yoga ahimsa, which we say is non-violence, but really it's acceptance, right? Acceptance. So meet yourself where you are on your mat tonight. Always get what you came for. Right? Leave no regrets and offer nothing away that you can't afford. And slowly blink the eyes open. And we'll take ourselves right into tabletop. Right into tabletop. So we all know this, right? Knees are right underneath the hips. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Right? Spin those inner elbow points to face the top of the mat. On the inhale, drop the belly. Use your back core strength to open your front body. And on the exhale,
Use your front core strength to open your back body. And empty, bring your chin into the collarbone. Locking Jalandhara Bandha, sending energy into the heart. Inhale, belly drops. Unlocking, liberating Jalandhara Bandha on the exhale. Slowly rounding it, empty the chin into the collarbone. Locking Jalandhara Bandha, sending prana into the heart. Inhale, liberating. Good, and then exhale right into tabletop, right into tabletop. We're going to tuck the toes. I want you to walk your feet slightly forward. Feel the texture of your mat, right? Kind of like a little moonwalk there with your feet. Feel the texture of your mat. Beautiful. And then slowly start to just lift the sit bones up and allow the rib bones to find the thigh bones. Allow the head to hang as heavy as humanly possible. Spin the inner elbow points to face the top of the mat. Let the sit bones sharpen to the sky. You want a nice soft towel fold in the hip bones. And then one at a time, right? Slowly pedal the heels towards the floor as we straighten the legs. I'll invite a hammocking of the heel. The moment that you press the heel on the floor, you've got nowhere to find more space, right? You'll stunt your space. You'll stunt your growth of your legs as far as stretching is concerned. So soft shoulders, right? Pull the belly in, sharp fingers, take a breath. On the exhale, undulate your beautiful spine into a nice sharp line, plank pose. We're going to stay and build some heat. 3 breaths. Right. Steady the drishti, right? Steady the drishti, steady the focal point. 2. Right. Open up the heart towards ether. Full breath in. On the exhale, right, soften the hip bones, sharpen the tailbones, drop the head, downward facing dog. We'll do that one more time. Full breath in, right, like you're away, right? It rolls and it rounds, and then it gets long as it crashes into shore, right? So your spine robust and supple. Holding for 5, holding for 4, holding for 3, holding for 2. Holding for 1. Beautiful. Drop both the knees. Try to roll over the toes, right? Every bit of the body's invited into the practice. Sweeping the left leg in, straighten the right leg behind you. Good. Straighten the right leg behind you. Point your right toes, extend your left arm nice and long. Reach your left arm up, bend your right knee, and then reach back for your foot. Or maybe it's for your leg or your yoga pant. And then we're going to use the strength of the leg to open up the left collarbone. Kick and press, kick and press, kick and press. And then without slingshotting, find a mile between the left hand and the right foot. Drop the left hand, touch lightly the front of the heart, rise the right arm all the way up, bend the right knee, reach for the blade edge of the foot. Actively press your hips towards the long edge of the mat. And then we'll start by bringing the heel bone in towards the sit bone. Dropping that right collarbone, taking the gaze up. Take a breath. On the exhale, kick and press like we would in dancer pose. Don't move the direction of the hips. You're facing the long edge of the mat in front of you. The gaze can be where the neck needs it to be. And then again, right into that half moon. One breath, beautiful. Drop scaffolding of the arms underneath the shoulders. Exhale, Halloween cat shape. Inhaling into cow. One more time. Exhale, cat. Extend the left leg long. Find a mile between the right toes and the left toes. Start to lift the arm up. Right? Reach for ether. Reach for the blade edge of your foot. Or maybe it's your yoga pant. I don't know, you do. Use your back core strength. And then you take the strength of your leg to open the collarbone, right? Strength. So press hand into foot. Maybe the gaze looks back at the sole of that back foot. How beautiful. Take a breath. Beautiful. On the exhale, without slingshotting, find a mile between the fingertips and the toe tips. Drop the right hand. Drop the right hand. Find yourself in that mini moon. Drop the hand back, bend the knee, reach for the blade edge of the foot. We'll bring the heel bone in towards the sit bone. Actively press your hips towards the long edge of the mat. Maybe take the gaze up. Breathe into that upper left lung. On the exhale, kick and press like we would in that Chaturanga Dandasana, dancer pose, looking for space in the front body, looking for strength in the back body. Beautiful. Exhale, drop the scaffolding of the arm underneath the shoulder, knee underneath the head. And then Halloween cat shape, nice, slow, sweet, and easy. Chin into the collarbone, locking down our bandha. Inhale, liberate the bandhas. Good, exhale, slowly round. One more time, inhale, belly drops, head rises. Beautiful. On your exhale, tuck your toes. Slowly lift the sit bones up. Take the rib cage and the thigh bones and get them to meet. Nice long arms. And then slowly pedal your feet towards the floor, finding our downward facing dog again. I'm going to turn around because I may get confused. Okay. Rooting deeply in that left foot, slowly rise the right leg to your all the way. When you get to the top, point the toes, drop the head. Beautiful. On your exhale, bend the knee. On your exhale, bend the knee. And then we straighten the leg, dropping right foot next to left foot. Hand at the heels, right? Nice soft shoulders. Separate the fingers. Rooting deeply in that right foot, slowly lift and levitate the left leg. Right? Take an hour, don't be in a hurry. When you get to your top, wherever your top is, point the toe, bend the knee, use the strength of your quad and your glute to get your toe to the back of the head. And then straighten left leg next to right leg. First cycle of breath up and over, full breath in. Up and over, all the way into Chaturanga Dandasana. Please, maybe on the tops of the feet. Chaturanga Dandasana. Hover, hold for 3. Hover, hold for 2. Hover, hold for 1. Tuck the toes, press back up, plank pose. Exhale, dog pose. Pedal the heels a couple of times. Use this as a moment to take in more oxygen. Full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in, and then up and over we go. Plank pose, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Beautiful. On your exhale, pull the navel in, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Okay. Taking your feet slightly wider than the distance of your hips. Look at the space between your hands. Spin the inner elbow points to face the top of the mat. On the exhale, slowly drop your forearms on the floor. Spike the elbows in, lift the shoulders up. You're kind of in a wide-legged dog back here. Building some more heat in the arms. Yes, take a breath. When you exhale, slowly start to straighten your arms. Oh my goodness, full breath in. On the exhale, like a Shishulasana. Like a Shishulasana. Beautiful. Drop the forearms, take a breath. Exhale, straighten the arms. One more time, full breath in. And then slowly lower them down. Offering to maybe hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Forearms on the floor, we walk the feet back. On a forearm plank, please tuck the tailbone. Hammer the heel bones, tuck the tailbone. Beautiful. Spike the elbows in, back of the heart high. Forearm plank pose for 5, 4, 3. Squeezing the inseam of the thighs towards the midline. 2. And then I want you to press your feet away until you can roll to the balls of tops of your feet. Good. Spike the elbows in, Sphinx pose. Spike the elbows in, Sphinx pose. Full breath in, right? Keep the extension of the front of your body. Full breath into the navel. Full breath out. Beautiful. Drop the head. Start to walk your feet the distance of your mat. Start to walk your feet the distance of your mat. Slide your hands slightly behind the shoulders. Take a breath in. Let the weight of your head kind of flatten your nose so you can collect more oxygen in the body. So full breath in, full breath out. One more time, full breath in. And then we're going to slowly slide the bridge of the nose, looking towards the short edge of the mat, rising the head as high as you can. And then we'll hover the hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands down and then slowly start to not go straight but semi-straighten the arms. Squeeze the ribcage in just like we would in Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep the head in line with the neck. Drop the chin in ever so slightly. Take a breath. Good. On the exhale. Soften the navel. Soften the third eye. Tuck the toes. Press the hands down. Maybe tent the fingers. And then exhale. Lift, levitate, plank pose. Exhale, dog pose. 5 breaths here. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2. Rooting in the left foot, rise the right leg as far up as up will go. Point the toes, stay low, knee to the nose. Step the right foot all the way through. Roll over the top of your back left foot. Roll over the top of your back left foot. And then slither it long. Open up the psoas, right? Get into the abrevis. Take the hands behind you, clasp the fingers behind the skull. Elbows east-west. Hands cup the back of the skull. Take a breath. And on the exhale, we back bend into our Dandasana. Drop the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes, straighten the leg. Knee to the nose, step back, dog pose. Left leg lifts, right leg low. When you get to the top, point the toe, and then exhale, stay low, knee to the nose. Look at the space between your hands, drop your left foot there. Slide your right foot back, right? Slither it back like cobra. Take the hands behind you and then clasp the odd thumb on top. Hands cup the back of the skull, elbows east-west. Pelvic floor engaged, right? We're pressing the hips towards the top of the mat and then take our back bend. Right? Full breath in. Full breath out. Drop the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back right toe. Straighten the back right leg. Step back. Dog pose. Beautiful. All the way up and over. Plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. On your exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling the heels. Look at the space between your thumbs. Close your eyes. Drop your head. And imagine your feet floating there. So we'll do the float on an exhale, right? The body's also lighter on an exhale. So full breath in. Full breath out. We'll do that again, and at empty, I'm going to ask you to, if you want to try it, on empty, keep your lips together, pull your navel in, right? Bend your knees and try to float to the top of the mat, okay? So full breath in, full breath out, close the lips, and try to float all the way to the top of the mat. That was medium. Toes together, heels apart, Ardha Uttanasana, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, tuck the tailbone. Back of the neck, back of the skull, leads until we get to the crown of the head high. Take the arms up, salute the sun. Good, honor yourself, hands together in prayer pose. Take the hands high, honor the sun, honor the moon, honor the solar system, honor yourself. Beautiful, inhaling. Beautiful, keep your hands together there, tuck the tailbone, descend the sit bones. Chair pose, try to keep your hands as high as possible. Build some heat in the upper body. Stay here for 3. Stay here for 2. Beautiful. On your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend in the knees. I'm going to offer to maybe not plant the hands. Maybe just lift the right foot up and step it back. And then take them behind you in high crescent pose. Behind you in high crescent pose. Beautiful. Tap the thumbs behind the heart, honoring our back body, our subconscious. Beautiful. Honor our future selves, honor ourselves. Take the hands low. Stay here, 5 breaths. Stretch the arms long, 4, 3, 2. Take your hands to high and together, and then slow slide, chair pose. Slow slide, chair pose. Lengthen the spine by tucking the tailbone. Good. 1 more breath, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Beautiful. Exhale, bend the knees, scrape the fingernails, take the hands high. Utkatasana, Utkatasana. Engage the core. Slowly forward fold. Inhale, half lift, bend the knees. Hover the hands or drop the hands, you decide. Pick up your left foot, flex your left toes. Step your left foot back, take your hands behind you in high crescent pose. Really press the hips towards the top of the mat. Open up the psoas, open up the abrevis. Right, pelvic floor is engaged. Beautiful. Reach the arms up, because wherever up is, be mindful, right, of the shadow selves, future selves, current selves. Honor those that came before you. Reach your arms long. Lots of heat in that left leg, right leg, whatever's happening in that front leg too. Beautiful. Slow slide. Keep yourself in chair pose. Tuck the tailbone. Keep yourself in chair pose. Tuck the tailbone. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Touch your third eye. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, walking back plank, or a jump back chaturanga. Do what feels good to you. Practice. Take the rest of the vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just 5 breaths in dog. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. All the way up and over in plank pose one more time where we hold, building some more heat for 5, 4, 3, 2. And then I'm going to ask you to bend your knees and try to jump your knees in between your hands so you find yourself in a virasana. Or sort of like that, or come something like that. All right, so there's 2 schools of thought in virasana. You can leave the calf muscles right underneath the thigh muscles, or you can roll them out. It depends on the anatomy of your body. So here is where we might want some props, right? You can sit on a block. You can sit on a towel. You can come onto your bellies and get the same sensation. Instead of using the weight of your body for space, you're using the strength of your body, right, like your arms. So we're going to come into a Supine, but we're going to pause first, right, and listen to our bodies. Right? And your body is this beautiful puzzle piece, right? All these like sharp lines and soft circles. Okay, so this is a half moon shape of the inner arches of your feet, supporting or meeting the full moon of your tush. Squeeze the thighs together, take a breath. Check in with your quads, check in with the tops of your legs. Your knees and your ankles are also incredibly important. If you feel like you need some more, right? Fingertips to toe tips, drop the hands behind you, and then maybe slowly drop on your forearms. I'm going to ask you to spike your elbows in, right? And allow some of the darkness in the back of the heart come towards the heart and let light radiate in. Try not to shine it out per se, right? We get to receive. So allow whatever in the back of your heart to find some light. You can drop your head back if that feels good for you. And Anaki Jalandhara Bandha, Anaki Uddiyana Bandha, Mulandhara Bandha. Letting prana flow through the whole body. Full breath in. Full breath out. If you need more, you'll walk your hands down by your ankles or your feet. And then you'll drop the back of the head, back of the heart onto the mat. If you need a little more, you can take your arms up and over, and then we reach for opposite elbows, right, making this shape. You're going to feel that elbow, hand to elbow. So the legs are actively working here, though. Everything in yoga has that, with that expression, everything radiates out, nothing hangs up. So if you have an elbow, you'll do the old switcheroo, so we create balance, equanimity, right, in the Shiva and the Shakti side of the body. We're using this to open up the front of the quads, and then, of course, the front of your torso, the front of your heart, as we say. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lovely. So you're going to thumbs by the inner arches, 4 fingers on the blade edge, spike the elbows. Use the strength of your arms to find yourself here. Beautiful. And then we're going to come into Camel Pose. Camel Pose. Right, so one nice way to gauge the distance of your knees is to take your 2 little paws together. And then you'll find take your little paws together, and then you find your inner knees, right? Or your knees are underneath your hips. Whatever cue makes sense for you, you'll do that, okay? So the same thing like Asana, right? We're taking the tail, or chair pose as well, taking the tailbone, right? Behind the knee bones. The belly is engaged. Some of us tucking our feet because it makes the ground a little closer. You decide. I don't know what you do. We're going to go into a camel pose, right? This is where we're going. And try not to lean back, right? We're back bending from the top and bottom of our spine, right? The middle of the spine doesn't have that much flexion in it, or extension, excuse me. So pull the navel in, beautiful. Take your hands together in prayer pose. And then maybe lift your right arm up and reach back for your right heel. Where is that heel of mine? There it is. Or maybe it's right behind the knee. I don't know what you do. You decide. You lift your left arm up, right? Full range of motion in that shoulder. Feel the heart, right? Kind of open. And you're trying to keep your hips over your knees. In our Ustrasana, Camel Pose, please close the shoulder blades into the spine line. Open the collarbones, right? And allow some of the darkness at the back of the heart to find the light, let it radiate in. You can drop the head back, take a breath. When you're ready to climb out, right hand on the waist, left hand on the waist, and have a seat in between your feet. Have a seat in between your feet. So your knees are still wide, your knees are still wide. And then close your eyes, take your left hand to your heart, right hand cups it. Feel, right? Oof. You can feel, right, the prana. You can feel your life force when your heart pumps so sweetly, so determinedly. Enjoy that beautiful sensation you created. Okay, that was just a couple of back bends. We'll head into a few bigger ones, maybe. Okay, we'll go camel though one more time. You can come back up onto your knees. Maybe we start with the left hand behind wherever it's going. We lift the right arm up. Maybe we tuck the toe. I don't know what you do. I want you to do your practice. If camel pose feels like this today, right, excuse me for turning, but you can take your thumbs together and the heel of the hands on the base of the ilium bone and kind of pressing and supporting your low lumbar, okay? Do the practice that you came for today. Please do what feels best for your body. Right? We're looking for that conversation of discomfort, but not a sharp shooting pain. Okay, right back into wherever you were, right back in, right play. I like to play too. Right back into this seated position for just 5 breaths. 4, 3, ooh, I can feel my heart beating, can you? Feels good. 2, 1. All right, hands underneath the shoulder. Same thing, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let the heels hand soft shoulder, separate the fingers, drop the head, drop the heart. Root deeply in the left leg, slowly lift and levitate the right leg. We're going to try to drop slowly into a wild thing. Okay, walk the left hand back just a little bit. Drop the left foot just a little bit. So you want the heel now on the floor for stability. We'll try this one, okay? Left hand low, walk the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Bend the lifted leg. Touch lightly the front of your heart. Reach up for the blade edge of your foot. Maybe kick, press. And then slowly find yourself in that version of wild thing. Drop the foot. Open the heart, open the hips, extend the arm. Right? Turn your palm towards the floor. Bend the elbow, touch lightly the back of your heart. Right? On your exhale, right back into our 3-legged dog. 3-legged dog, beautiful. Right into wild thing. Knee underneath the navel, extend the right leg. Touch lightly the front of the heart with the left hand, lift it all the way up. Maybe take the gaze up. Okay, we're going to try a funny thing because that's what I like to do. Take both soles of the feet onto the floor, bend both of the knees, and then straighten both of your legs. Straighten your left arm. Oh, so good. Full breath in, right? Full breath out. Reach towards your future. Exhale, left hand underneath the left shoulder. Nice and easy plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Hips are heavy, right? Defy gravity, straighten the arms, hips are heavy. Exhaling, downward facing dog. How are we doing on time? Pretty good. Okay. Right foot roots. Left leg does that slow lift and levitate. Go slow, take an hour, feel good. Right, we know exactly where we're going. Right, take solace, take comfort in familiar poses, especially now. Maybe walk the right hand back a little bit. Drop the right foot. Bend the left knee. Strong knee though, right? It's not soft there, right? The whole body is engaged. Touch lightly the front of your heart with your left hand. Lift up, reach for the blade edge of your foot. Keep the foot close. And when you're ready to land lightly, listen deeply. Extend the left arm, open the heart. On your exhale, you're going to bend your knees, both of the feet on the floor. Straighten both of the legs, straighten the arm. Beautiful. Exhale, drop the left hand underneath the left shoulder, right back into a 3-legged dog. Bend the knees, sweep the left leg underneath. Touch lightly the front of the heart, rise that all the way up. I think I did an added pose here as I usually do.
Now we've done both of the knees. Touch the heart with the right hand. Straighten the legs. Beautiful. Open your whole body up. Expose yourself to all the good. All the good. Let all the bad dump into earth. She's got you. Touch lightly the front of the heart with the right hand. Beautiful. Step back, plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Good. On your exhale, soften the thighs. Keep the extension in the front of the body. And then drop the third eye on the floor. Let the bridge of the nose flatten. Bridge of the nose flattens. Hands are either underneath the shoulders, slightly behind them, closer to the rib cage or closer to the waist. We're going to reset here. 4 full breaths. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Again, we're going to walk the feet the distance of your mat. So you want your feet about the distance of your mat. We're going to try to get the toes towards the back of the head. Sort of, right? The wider that you take your feet, the more accessible it makes it, all right? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the head to the toes, but we'll use, right, the arms to help lift the torso up. Okay, so the feet are slightly wider than the distance of your mat. Hands are underneath the shoulders, elbows are spiking backwards. Take a breath. Beautiful. On your exhale, let the bridge of the nose slide. Flatten the bridge of the nose, touch the chin. Right? Rise the head high. We did this before. And then we'll slowly start to bend the knees, bring the toes together, straighten the arms, toe towards the back of the head. Take a breath. And then we'll slowly release. Right? Ilium bone, navel, heart, sternum. Oh. Feet, third eye. Oh, so good. Start to take the arms long over the short edge of your mat. Walk your feet slowly in line with the hips. Right, third eye on the floor. Breathing deeply the full length of your back body. And your exhale, full length of your front body. Inhale, the full length of your back body. Exhale, the full length of your front body. Use this as a gesture to honor all the leaders, all the wisdom, all the teachers, all your family members that came before you. Okay, we're going to take the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, and as slowly as we press back into that dog pose, we're going to press back into this hybrid of traditional and extended. The knees are the distance of the hips now. The toes are tucked, and you're going to slowly start to hammock the heart. Allow the forehead to touch the floor. Let the low lumbar slowly unwind, right? Don't be in a hurry. Take an hour. Okay, and then any way you'd like to get there, find yourself on your backs. You can carve the core on the way down. Oh gosh, I hardly ever do this good. You could carve the core a little bit if you're feeling it. I don't know, you do. Do what feels best for you, right? Do what feels best for you. All right. We're going to bend both of the knees and we're going to straighten both of the legs to wherever straight is for you. If straight feels here today, I'm good with that. Are you good with that? You should be. It's your beautiful body. Enjoy what it's offering you, right? And enjoy the differences. So you're going to take your hands, right? Touch your tush, your beautiful tush. Slide it up the back of the hamstrings. And then I'm going to ask you to take your arms wherever they go, right? We don't need to force anything, right? Follow the form. Don't force anything. You're going to hook the fingers behind wherever they hook and ask you to turn the toes in, take the heels away, and then slowly take the legs up and over. Slow, because we want the spine to intuitively allow the lengthening, right? Not a forcing, intuitively allow the lengthening. Wherever that is for you, you can let the sit bones roll up, right? This is not an aggressive fold, it's a softer fold. The toes can go wherever they're going. And then allow the sit bones to come back onto the floor. Allow the sit bones to come back onto the floor. Drop the left foot. Bend the right knee. Take the blade edge of the right foot onto the left thigh. Good, creating space now for our sacrum. Pick up the left leg. Turn the left toes in, turn the right toes in. Some of you may be just reaching, like we say, thread through the legs, reaching for the front of the shin bone. Maybe you're reaching just behind the thigh bone. I don't know, maybe you're reaching for your toe. Whatever feels like a nice opening, right? We're trying to find space now in our little lumbar, right? Or in the sacrum and the holy bone. In our figure four, do what feels best for your body. And then drop the left foot back on the floor, and we'll do the old switcheroo, drop the right. We'll start with the straight left, right? We'll do that external rotation, bend the knee, blade edge of the foot. Sometimes it needs help. I know my left leg does. Take up the right. You can thread your arms through. You can straighten your legs, still threading your arms through. You can reach for your big toe. I don't know, you do. And then find space on the outer edge of that left hip. And then we're going to find a supine Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together in space. Thread the forefingers over the blade edge of the feet. Actively press your feet together, right? But don't smash it. Right? Actively press your feet together. It's enough effort, right? We say enough effort or right effort. And then slowly drop your low lumbar on the floor. That should feel really good. And then drop your heels towards your navel or towards your perineum. It depends on the space in your inner thighs. And then once more. Right over left, and then you can do a full hook of eagle legs or partial hook, you decide. Drop the feet on the floor. So your left foot's on the floor, hands are into a T or a V, right? And then you're going to take your left foot 2 paces over towards the right, and we're going to twist towards the left. Should feel good on your lower back. Oh. So right over left, left foot's on the floor, and then it walk to the right. It's twister all day long. All right, good. And then bring the legs back, unwind the legs, left over right. You can do your Dandasana hook or whatever feels good for you. You're going to drop your right foot, walk it over to the left just a little. And then you'll find your twist. Oh, so good. Maybe the gaze goes away and you invite your cervical spine into the party. Right, breathing the full length of the openness of the left side body. Everything comes back to neutral. Unwind the vine in the leg. Hug the knees towards the armpits. Lift the toes up like we do in Konasana. And then we'll rock and roll all the way up. Finding ourselves full circle and so circle. Everybody's included. Coming full circle. Slowly close your eyes and then slowly, just like we did at the beginning, slowly bring your hands together in prayer pose. Why? So we can truly feel all the energy in between the hands because it's everywhere. We're made up of it. Everything around us has energy in it. Maybe pull the hands apart a little. Should feel very cool, very gooey, very interesting. And when you're ready, slowly bring the hands together. Feel the heat. And then the texture of your own flesh. Thumbs on the heart, chin into the chest. I'll remind you once again of that offering of intention, right? It was meeting yourself on your mat, wherever you are. And in yoga terms, it's a ahimsa, and ahimsa says non-violence. It's really acceptance of where we are. Where we are. Whether we're enjoying it or we're not, what we know to be true, right, is everything is temporary. Now enjoy the eternal present. Thank you all so much for allowing me. Thank you so much for trusting me to guide you this afternoon. From a deep river of gratitude inside of me, from my humble, humble heart to your beautiful hearts. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Please meet us back here at 6. It won't be me again, I promise. Nicole Saputo is teaching a beautiful restorative class tonight at 6. So tune back in. I think she might post her her playlist so you could play it at your house in your home studio. This is all new language I'm trying to get used to. because we can't play it here, obviously. So that's it. We hope to see you guys at 6. And please send us your suggestions of classes you'd like to see. We would love, 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 love to see you in your home studios. We would love it, love it, love it, love it. Even if it's a sliver, a slice of a hallway, we miss you. That would be very helpful for us to connect with you. Okay? Namaste.